Just before the video starts, I'd like to shout out Tadiazis, MTRAA, Mariek, Mejring, Mijo, Lionel D. Vischer, and iTrippy for subscribing to my channel. If you would like a shout out like them, subscribe to me and comment that you've done so down below. Anyway, onto the actual video now. Hello and welcome, this is Waffles1738 here, back with another video, and basically this is me showing the altar takings we had recently and also some battles that have happened since the first video. So this was still carrying on from the war that was shown in the first video in this kingdom. It carried on for a little bit, but now it's long gone and there's no fighting to do with it now. But you can see here, this was one of the big rallies that happened when they started fighting back again, and we had to rally their flags. It wasn't hard as such, it was more time consuming, and that's why it was hard, because instead of having time to farm and grow, we had to fight and take them down, and focus on them burning their flags and center fortress. But when we did do it, it was a huge achievement. It was our first war in this kingdom, and it was good to have them out and get it done, because we didn't want that to happen later on, and we could see that it was going to happen at some point. So to get it done this early was good instead of later, when it could be more dangerous and hurt us more as a kingdom. So you can see here that the rally was led by our strongest player, Grongo, and he led it with Minamoto Cao Cao, and at this stage of the game that's one of the best pairings in the game, if not the best. If you are a low spender or just any type of spending, Mina Cao Cao is a great pairing to have. And there was Sun Tzu garrisoned inside it, and the AoE is going to help there when people are swarming on top, and the Charles is also good there. So the garrison and the rallying commanders are both good choices, but obviously the amount of troops in the rally and the amount of troops in the flag is going to have a massive factor on who wins this battle. Also the levels and skill levels of the commanders, and obviously the attacking commanders from a much stronger player are going to have a lot higher levels and a lot higher skill levels, and that's why they won the rally. The only thing they did have was more troops in the flag, because no one's going to have a 1.5 million rally capacity a few days in unless you're amazing at spending. You've just spent a lot. So we didn't have that, but we had better tiers and better commanders. So you can see here, this was another rally. It was in my home alliance UP. We had this recently when we were building to our last altar. They were in our way and they reinforced the flag, so we decided to rally it and take it down. So I'm actually leading this rally, and I led it with my Minamoto Cao Cao. They have good levels and good skill levels, so the rally was stronger than the defending team. We also had more T3, although we had less troops, so that's why we won the rally. So we just sat there and burnt the flag after the garrison troops just left, after we took them out. So we do win this rally. As you can see, it's quite obvious that we are going to win it because of the massive difference of health. I'm surprised they didn't jump out at this point, as they're going to take a lot of deaths, and it would have been best just to leave the flag, considering it has barely any territorial benefit to them. It has one wood lot, as you can see there, but really there's no point losing a few 100,000 troops over it. So that's what confused me in this, but they clearly really wanted that flag, and I'm not really sure why, but we were happy to fight them to get to our altar. We had a good cause, they didn't really, but it was fine, and we did manage to get through. There wasn't any more fighting after this, so I didn't have much more to recall from that. So I'm moving on to the altar takings we had very recently. So you can see here, this was one of our 6 altars that I rallied with Minamoto Cao Cao again, you can see, and that was a good rally. We managed to take it down successfully, and what was good was we had 6 rallies simultaneously attacking the 6 altars, and they all managed to take them except one that was a bit contested, and some of the people didn't show up when they said they could, so we had to teleport down there and support them. But we did manage to take 6 altars very quickly, and it was a really good turnout, and also really well organised, and the people were participating well, and that was good. So it was good to see all the members helping, and we had a rally, and we swarmed the altar with spare armies. So inside the altar is around 750k T2. In our rally was 600k T1, T2, T3, quite a lot of T3. So we did manage to win. And there was also swarming people onto the altar. So that also had a minimal effect, but it was something, and it helped the rally and helped us take it. So obviously it didn't do too much, but it was good. So it's quite equal here, but you don't take many losses from altar battles, so it doesn't matter how equal it is. As long as you take it at the end, the rewards are a lot worth it. I think soloing with a lot of troops isn't the best idea, but I didn't really mind at the time. I didn't think it would do too much damage, and it didn't really, but it could have been not taken, if you see what I mean. It's like those losses were unnecessary, but I decided to take them thinking I was doing something in the process. So we weren't the first people to take an altar, as you can see there, but we were the second, and that was good. So this was another altar rally we had. I only managed to capture the end because I was recording my altar rally when the start of this was going on, but they hadn't captured it yet, as their rally was a little bit behind because their player was further away from the altar. I did use a targeted teleport to get to it, but that's because a targeted teleport costs the same as a territorial teleport because of the VIP shop, so it doesn't really matter. You can teleport anywhere in your zone for the same price as in your territory. So I just bought one from the shop and teleported where I need to be for it to be the quickest. But they do manage to take that altar fairly easy. So this was the altar we teleported down to help take after the other 5 had been taken. This was our last one. So I led a rally here. This went a lot more efficiently than the other rallies because there were more people on this, because this was our last altar, so everyone could focus on this one. Not everyone did, but we had a lot of participation on this altar, which made taking it very easy, as you can see here. So the people swarming on top are doing more damage because it's not just siege and farming commanders, it's actual commanders and proper troops. But the rally's strong enough to do it alone. The swarming's just to make it quicker, and so we can start building and doing what we need to do quicker. So all these rewards are great. Altar rewards are the best reward, except for Shrine and Lost Temple. They're better than Sanctums and all the passes, in my opinion anyway. So it's really nice to get 6 of them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like on the video and subscribe to me, it'll mean a lot. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.